Hello, everyone. Here we are at the first translation of Stage 3 of Cambridge Latin. It's a fairly short translation, not a lot of new grammar, so let's go ahead and jump into it. In foro means in the forum. We know that this is a locatival ablative use. Forum is a neuter second declension. You can't really tell in the ablative, but you just have to remember. And it's easy to remember because when we translate words into English, they'll default to their nominative. So notice we translate as in the forum, and forum is the nominative form of the Latin word, and it's with that so therefore we can remember that it is a neuter, just like the word atrium. A lot of places will be neuter. All right, let's go into this first sentence. Caecilius non est in villa. So Caecilius is not in the house. Non is the adverb that is negating this verb. In and villa are locatival ablatives. Caecilius in foro negotium agit. So Caecilius does business in the forum. Now this phrase to ago negotium is what we call an idiom. It doesn't translate literally into English. If we literally tried to translate this, to render it into English, it would be something like to drive business, or to drive non-leisure. It literally means non-leisure in Latin. So we'll just translate ago negotium as to do business. And remember that we have to translate this in good English word order. So we're going to say not Caecilius in foro business does, but rather Caecilius does business in the forum. All right. Caecilius is a banker. So est is being used as a linking verb, taking to these two nominatives. Argentarius pecuniam numerat. So the banker counts money. Alrighty. Caecilius forum circumspectat. All right, Caecilius looks around the forum. Notice that both of these sentences are taking transitive verbs that are taking a direct object in the accusative. You can tell that they're in the accusative because they have M's on the end of them. Ecce. So notice that ecce is highlighted black, and this is an interjection. So interjections are just words that we usually use to kind of express or liven up a sentence. So like, oh no, or alas, or gee, or golly, or something like that. Ecce it means look, though. It means look, but it isn't literally telling you to look at something. It's just like, oh, wow, here we go. Pictor in foro ambulat. A painter is walking in the forum. So same structure. That pictor is a third declension. Notice that it has that or ending. A lot of third declension names of people who do stuff end in or. So it's an ending expressing the doing of whatever action that they're engaged in as business. So pictor or actor or mercator. And we get the same. We get words like picture from the same root as this. So a painter is walking in the forum. Pictor est celer. The painter is celer. Celer, Caecilium salutat. Celer salutes, or he did not salute, but greets Caecilius. Ecce, look. Tonsor quoque est in forum. So a barber also is in the forum. Quoque is an adverb, so it's letting you know that there's not just one person who's engaged in the act of being, est, in the forum, but there's also another person in the forum. Tonsor est pantagatus. So pantagatus is a nominative, just like tonsor is, and they're being linked with that est. They're both in the nominative case. They're both masculine and singular, but notice that they are different declensions. Tonsor is third declension. Pantagatus is second declension. And it's okay to be linked together, just as long as the case number and gender are the same. Caecilius tonsorum videt. Caecilius sees the barber. All right, notice this is a transitive verb, and it's taking that accusative with that em. Salve, Caecilius tonsorum salutat. Greetings, hi. Caecilius greets the tonsor. Greets the barber. And remember that salve is a singular imperative. So salve pantagatus respondit. Greetings, Pantagatus responds. Ecce, when Alicius forum intrat. Look, a slave dealer, slave merchant, enters the forum. Venelicius est Sipax. So the slave dealer is Syphax. And Syphax right there, if it's when it goes into the accusative, it's going to be Sipacum. Remember how I said that Rex goes to Regim, and that G's and C are the same in in Latin, and that's why Sipax will go to Sipacem. So it's just taking off that S sound, keeping that C or G sound, and adding in whatever declensional ending we need. All right, Venelicius mercatorum expectat. The slave dealer is looking for the merchant. So remember, mercator, third declension, someone who does something. Okay, mercator non venit. The merchant does not come. He does not arrive. So he's not there. We actually get the word adventure from venio. So, and non is an adverb that's negating that action of coming to the forum. Sipax est iratus. Syphax is angry or annoyed. And notice this is linking, est is linking a noun to an adjective. Sipax vituperat mercatorum. So Syphax curses the merchant. All right, that is the ending of this translation. I will see you in the next translation.